right, hello everyone. It's Jeff Katherman coming to you live from Annandale High School for a special Monday night dual meet between our 7th through 9th graders from Waconia versus the Annandale Maple Lake Lightning. We're going to have 25 matches tonight for you, and we're really excited to be able to showcase our up-and-comers that have done a little bit of a mixture of maybe middle school meets, JV meets, but it's really exciting to see some of these new rising stars, and I'm also using tonight as a little bit of a training ground for some additional production crew help that we're training in and acclimating to the Waconia Wrestling Live staff. I've got Ryan Miller with me tonight. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing very good. Thank you for the invite, Jeff.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool atmosphere here. They've put a lot of effort into. They're going to have the spotlight over the kids tonight. They've got some walkout music. It looks like.
They did go out, and I really do like it. I think the kids will appreciate this. A lot of these kids don't get the matches that some of the other kids do, so this will be fun for them.
Yeah. And Ryan, you've got a couple of boys we might see out on the mats tonight, I'm sure. So
that's right. I got 2 of them that hopefully we'll see. So
yeah. Both Blake and Max are your boys. Blake is an 8th grader, and Max 7th grader, and been in the program for probably 4 years-ish, 5 maybe.
Yeah,
yep, like
that's
that.
About right. Yep.
And it's been really fun watching them. And we're going to be talking about a lot of other new kids tonight as well. So, got 4 minutes on the clock here. So, go and get your dinner cleaned up and get ready to watch some outstanding wrestling. Brought to you live by Waconia Wrestling. Enjoy the rest of the warm-ups.
our officials, our athletes, and the coaches. Please respect the great sport of wrestling. And display only positive signs and corrective signs. No noise makers, please. And now, an amendment to the National Defense Act of 2009 allows all servicemen and women, whether in uniform or not, and all veterans to salute the flag during the flag of the national anthem. So if you're qualified to do so, please feel free to do so, and thank you for your service. Coaches will be bringing the wrestlers to the head table to get their names announced as they go on the mat. Do the best as I can with names. Thank you.
All right, we're getting ready to get started here. We should be having announcements on who the wrestlers are, but we've been given the sheets ahead of time, so we'll be showing you on the screen as well.
And Torres, Coach.
So we've got for Waconia, the young Adam Torres and Vander Tulunchik for ANML.
From the Skyline Wrestling Officials Association.
Adam comes out first. There's the two. So for those who have been watching the varsity this year and enjoying the talents of both Andrew and Alex Torres, this is their youngest brother and also brother of one of our great managers, Addie Torres. So Adam's a 7th grader and spent many years in the youth program, and excited to see him showcased here live tonight in the 7th through 9th grade meet. Again, just one duel tonight, but 25 matches ahead. So those that want to, again, theme of the night, want to get a good look at kind of our up-and-comers and kind of the young talent, great opportunity tonight. Waconia will be the guest score on the scoreboards. You can see both one on the right and one on the straight across the mat from us. I want to give an appreciation shout out to Annandale High School for letting us broadcast tonight, as we have been all year, and really since the start of COVID. One of the great outcomes from COVID, of which there are very, very few, was that encouraged us, given the state standards and restrictions on capacity, was forced us to kind of bring and get creative with, everybody wanted to see their kids wrestle, and because there's just only one parent was usually allowed to come, or guardian. And so we kind of were forced to figure out what was out there. And we've really just continued to try to innovate and bring even, better clarity, better sound, better just, product to be able to see the kids. So really happy and appreciative of our Waconia Wrestling board, who has funded a lot, all of this equipment through great donations over the years across the golf tournament and other fundraising efforts. And for those that continue to appreciate this, give us a like on this stream, but also I think more importantly, hit that subscribe button, go onto the YouTube channel, go out to Waconia Wrestling and hit subscribe. We've got about 220 subscribers right now. It'd be really great to get up to 1,000, maybe by the end of the year, get some more benefits from Google and YouTube from that. So Adam's got Talunchik on his back here, 20 seconds left in the second. Be great to start off the duel with a fall. Referee's holding 3 and is going to get these 3 point. So Adam's going to build his lead to 7-0. And to kind of make some of the matches go a little bit fast, they are making the period's length to just a minute 30s. Normally in the high school league, high school matches are usually 2 minute, but they are just kind of adjusting that to tonight since we have so many to get through.
We'd be here for all night, Jeff, if we did 2-minute matches.
I love wrestling as much as anybody, but yeah, minute 30 is perfect. Got to get to your offense.
In this environment with the light over them, this is perfect for them.
Yeah, so as I was before the end of the period there, as was just mentioned, just for those that could just really help us out, hit subscribe, build up our subscriber base. Maybe we get to 300 by the end of the night, potentially, and keep growing it every time we are out broadcasting, and of which we will be on Thursday. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We've been promoting the heck out of our Thursday event coming up here for Takedown Cancer, and we'll continue to do that tonight.
Thursday will be a fun night.
We will have live streaming, but you have to be in the gym at Waconia High School on Thursday.
I think it'll be electric.
I'm hoping for a standing room only, but got a pretty big gym, so that's maybe a little bit too ambitious. But among the many things, is fundraiser for the Randy Shaver Cancer Research and Community Fund, Takedown Cancer, and we will be again recognizing Koosmans and supporting them, as well as Kelly Wagner, our longtime varsity head coach. Adam's about ready to try to close out this win with another takedown. At the end, he's going to make it 11-1 win for Adam Torres.
11-1 major decision.
Next up, we got my oldest, Blake.
So the bias meter might be a little bit going, pretty high in this next.
Try to keep the language clean.
For the late days, Simon Guttis, Blake Miller for the Wildcats.
These guys wrestled before? Brian?
You know what? I'm really not good at keeping track who he's wrestled.
I remember the name Guttis from youth, but
Take 10 seconds off when we get started.
we got 2 referees tonight. What a showcase!
Geez, some high schools don't even do that. Oh,
Nice double leg there for Blake, but got a little bit too far forward. He was trying to go for some back points and got a little bit overextended. what you're going to see tonight, it's been a staple of the Annandale program for as long as I've been watching wrestling here, is very good riders from the crossface position. So they'll kind of hook that back ankle and then go across the face and cross to that forearm called a crossface and do a variety of things. They could go around front and do basically, grab the other arm around the other shoulder it's called a butcher, or to a cradle from that. Looks like Goddess has a wrist, and he was kind of working on an arm bar over there. Miller tries to roll through. They're out of bounds.
12 seconds of the blink.
Is that score right? 2-2.
I think so. Yeah, I don't think there were back points on when Blake rolled through or when Blake was on top. I don't think he held them enough.
Choice red.
Red chooses down.
Chooses down. Second period. Score tied 2-2.
Blake was the initial starter this year at 126 pounds for the Wildcats. Got the start our first duel of the year at Gophers. And Ryan, talk a little bit about that. I'm sure there's a little bit of a range of emotions with that, but
there was a lot of emotions for him. He was really pumped for it, but as an 8th grader, he was really nervous and just told him to just go out and just do the best that you can, man. Nobody's expecting you to.
Yeah, he does a nice job of really fighting through that crossface there and working to his feet.
Now hopefully he sets up his shot here, and he's taken a couple shots and gotten them, but the guys rolled through them, so hopefully he understands that he needs to.
Yeah, Blake likes to work from space, and he does a nice job on that last double there.
Matches like this for him are so good.
Yeah. And for those that, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to do this tonight, given my schedule, but also, we're kind of working last minute to get kind of permission to do this, but so didn't kind of send a heads up before we went live here. So for those of you that are connected to 7th through 9th graders, want to share, anybody that's fans of ours, feel free to communicate that out, and it'd be great to continue to build the number of viewers we've got looking at and watching these guys tonight. Again, one of the goals just really to highlight and recognize just our great 7th through 9th grade kids that we've got. All been working equally hard as any kid in the room, and this is a great chance for them to show their skills.
Absolutely, we can all agree that varsity and JV's had a lot of success the last couple weekends, and
everyone's got a role, right?
Yep.
And yeah, that's what's great about our program. We've got 1,000 different opportunities to compete and get better.
Wow, he must have been working on his top, because he's impressed me right now.
He'd have over a minute of riding time. This was a college match,
right?
We're no Shane Sparks or Jim Gibbons, but we aspire to be.
Well, like Shane Sparks said last night when I was watching the Michigan State Gopher match, was if you're on top of the guy when that 3rd period whistle blows, you won. So
win the period. Win periods, you can win matches. Win positions, you can win matches. Control the inputs.
Control what you can control.
Yeah. That's it. So 5-2. 5-2 win. That's it. Yep. 5-2 win for Blake Miller over Simon Gaddis.
That brings the team score, I believe, 7-0.
Yep.
What do we got coming up here? I believe Christian Winkleman. Christian is an 8th grader. This is his first year wrestling.
For the Lightning, Jacob Ure.
I think it's pretty cool that Christian came out for the first time.
Yeah.
Trying wrestling. There's a couple kids on this team that did that and have just hung in there and have just stuck with it.
Yeah, Christian's a newer wrestler. I want to see what his skill set is this year. I haven't seen him yet. So. And the coaches, parents might be wondering, the coaches do their best. When I say coaches, I mean our coaches along with the opposing coaches on matching up as best they can on skill and weight, and grade might be a little bit variable.
Absolutely. Yep.
At this level.
They try to do it the best they can.
Yeah, the goal is to get experience. The goal is to...
It's just mat time.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
all it is.
So, I mean, the dual score will be a product of that, but, I think the number one objective for tonight, as always, should be is to get better and challenge yourself in competition here.
I had the opportunity to coach Christian this fall in football, and
Great.
He's a good kid. Very quiet, but once you get him to talk and let loose, he opens up, and he's a good kid.
Do you think from seeing some of his other football teammates who are wrestlers, did that kind of drive him to want to kind of dive into the sport?
I think so, yep. I mean, I preached it all year long, and he obviously listened, so.
Yep. And Ryan's a very humble guy, but he you do a lot of things, Ryan, for the program. But you also, one of your big passions is football, and you helped coach our was it 7th and 8th graders?
7th and 8th grade. Yep.
And they're a combined team, or the two different ones?
Nope, they're two different ones. So we have a different structure this fall.
Got it. And
well, I'm happy to see Christian out of that first period, and that means that he's gotten better.
Yep. He's up to his feet, and he's got out. So 2-1 now. Duran on a single leg and finishes that. And there's that cross face again. But
Christian,
he knows what to do.
Peeling those hands.
He's peeling hands.
Love it. I wish there's a couple other kids that would watch that.
Kids are going to get tested tonight in that position, 100%.
These Annandale guys really want that butcher.
Yeah, if that's not obvious.
He's going to get there. That's awesome.
That's
Good
effort
job.
right there.
Great job.
Seeing a great deal of effort, and that's awesome to see. Because the skills will come if you keep working at the sport. If you're a hard worker, but the effort, that's within your sphere of control.
Absolutely.
I've seen a lot of effort out of Christian. Takedown there for Durr at the end of the period. He's going to build his lead to 6-2 now. And he's going neutral. I think that's if I'm Durr, that's probably a pretty good choice because Christian has not yet found a way to kind of defend those shots once he gets to his legs. So,
but the fact that he's in the third period now, and that's.
Got to teach Christian a whizzer. Sprawl whizzer defense there. He'll get that. These I tell you, like as a wrestler, these first kind of
Ooh, there he goes for a shot.
yeah.
Hold that leg. Suck that leg in. Suck that leg in. There you go. You know, he's doing a really good job of building his base, getting his base back up.
Yeah, he's if he's on the mat extended, it's not for a very long period of time.
No, he does a very
Goes
good
back
job.
to his knees. Yeah, a lot of great things that Christian can build on from this match for sure. Oh, there's a cradle.
Oh,
he's still holding on to that leg.
Which is awesome.
He's not quitting. He's
just got an escape.
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet. He's gonna get reversal. See if he can put a turn on here. He's got a second or two left. A great effort there for Christian. Great job.
You know, looking over at his teammates, how happy they are of him. That's a win. That's a W for him. That's great to see. And this kid's gonna do a backflip. So
right, that should be, yeah. I have some
don't know about that.
opinions on that, but I won't.
Yeah.
Having flashbacks to
Yep.
team sections. Sure.
All right, who do we have coming up next? I don't know this guy, Jeff.
I know Jake.
You know Jake?
Yeah.
Is Jake a ninth grader?
I think he is a ninth grader, yes.
Okay. I don't know Jake. I've never.
So, yeah, Jake came out for wrestling. This is kind of going into the archives of my memory. But I know Jake came out for wrestling. I'm gonna say sometime in the third. Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, you were right. So
Yep.
they're going to deduct a point from Annandale Maple Lake for doing that flip, which is a good thing.
Yep. So we're pretty strict in the sport of wrestling on not showboating and not the sportsmanship is extremely
Controlling your emotions.
Yes, and the Annandale wrestler, you know, is happy he won and he did a backflip. It's not in the spirit of what the sport allows, and so one team point was deducted for him. So Mansager should get the first takedown here. Came out for wrestling as a third or fourth grader in youth, and I know that I think he's a pretty big football player. So I remember the name from youth, and it's great to see him back. And that's a pretty common theme here. We have a lot of just kids that are either coming back or brand new and want to be a part of this wrestling program.
Well, you know, you look at these kids and you look at the program itself, how successful it is. Just to come be a part of that and work in the room with the older guys, and it's just awesome.
Yep. So Smiller in on a shot. Mansager doing a nice job of heavy hips, sprawling his legs back.
Getting that hand in there.
Samila's in on the outside. Head to the outside shot and finishes that. But good initial defense. Okay.
1 point red.
Yeah, so referees are kind of taking control of this match tonight.
That's awesome.
That.
That's really well. How did they learn it? You know.
Well, yeah, you can crossface. You can't wind up and crossface the guy.
When they see that elbow come back to a certain point, it's
so that was an unsportsmanlike. Unnecessary roughness call on Samela there. So that was 1 point there for Mansager. So now it's going to be 3-3. And Samela was he's been a youth wrestler. I remember his name for several years across the Annandale team.
That Annandale team has had a strong youth presence for a while.
Yep. Just really, really tough kids. He's got that cross face, and he's got going the bottom, using his bottom arm to grab the far shoulder to this butcher position here. Again, you'll see a lot of this tonight. There's the pin there for Samela.
And the ball in 1 minute for Annandale Lightning.
So the reason I know this and we're talking about the cross face position there is that at the youth level, Ryan, I remember as my sons were coming up through it, I noticed lots of just trends across certain teams would do a lot of the same move, right?
Absolutely.
6% on top. You have kind of that, build that same identity. And, some programs preach a little bit of a variety of moves or teach to each kid, but Annandale here, or AML, they are cross-facers probably from kindergarten on up. That's the one move they really, really focus on.
That's a great move.
Yeah. And credit to them, they do it well. And you can know that it's coming, but you've got to know specifically how to defend it because they do it so well.
Here we got Mitchell Moyer,
Yep.
8th grader. Some of you might recognize the last name. Mitchell has 2 successful younger sisters in the youth program.
So this is Mitchell Moyer, who is a 8th grader.
Yep.
And then this is Braden Fabi, who is one of the 9th graders for Annandale.
Oh, good shot.
Moyer in on a shot again, very aggressive. I think Fabi's going to get the takedown. He hooked that back ankle.
We got that cradle.
Crossface cradle now. So you saw Butcher in the last match. And this is the other kind of counter to that, or not counter, but complement to that. So if I've got an off, or if I have a great fastball, but I have a curveball or an off-speed pitch, that's kind of the same kind of a concept there. With they've got multiple positions they can get to from that crossface.
Winner by quad, time of 1-12, Braden Fabi.
So it's going to be one of the challenges tonight of some of our 7th through 9th graders. I would say a lot of them are probably pretty good on their feet. If they haven't been exposed to that crossface, they're going to struggle. So that's going to continue to be the challenge. Is kind of getting to your offense first, getting on top. So 14-7 team score.
Right now. Tyler Zong for the Wildcats.
As the kids like to call him, Tito is
Tito.
up.
Tyler Tito's on. Ezra Emanuel. Emanuel's coming out very physical.
Tyler's not letting him score, though.
Tyler, very compact wrestler. Did a good job of staying square, like you said. Yep. Like to see him control those elbows. But
2-point takedown, Manuel.
he's got. Looks like he's working on an armbar here.
2-point near ball, Manuel.
This is about the 4th match, Jeff, and we've seen an armbar.
And he's going power half. Oh, very physical wrestler here, Manuel.
There you go, Ezra.
Winner by quad, time of 1 minute, Ezra Manuel.
Manuel with the pin there. It's going to make it 20-7.
Got Keegan Hammerstein coming up. 7th grader, younger brother of varsity wrestler Wesley.
This is Kellen Hardeen from Annandale. Good sprawl there for Keegan. He's going to counter with a high crotch. He just couldn't quite finish that.
2 point. Take Allen.
Page, you want to send that to
Marsh.
$20 seconds. Hardeen still riding. Hammerston leading 2-0. He's got that cross wrist, and he's just kind of trying to cheap tilt. Now he's switching to a half. But nice job by Keegan. Just feeling that.
Choice 3. Defers. Emerson chooses neutral.
Takedown.
Wow, straight to his back. This is going to be tight to get out.
Tough to get out of that one. Here we've had a couple pims, unfortunately.
22. Cal Harvey.
Listening to some of your previous broadcasts, Jeff, I know you've talked about former basketball players coming over. This is one that we have right now, Griffin Middlestead, 7th grader.
7th grader, wow.
7th grader. He stands about 6 foot tall, I swear.
Jeremiah Shaper, Griffin Middlestead.
So if Griffin doesn't know a cradle, we should show him one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because, yikes.
He could be dangerous.
Yes.
Griffith and my youngest are buddies, and they went to a varsity basketball game a few weeks ago, and I asked Griff, I said, hey, with you being in the gym, you're not going to fall in love with that again, right? He said, no, I love wrestling.
All right, love it.
Here
He's
he goes
working
to
on a
half
half.
Nelson. He's going to get a pin here.
Yeah. He's chest to chest.
That's tight. He's
There it
got it.
is.
There he goes. Great job, Griff.
Yeah.
Winner by fall. Griffin Middleton, Waconia.
Yeah, he had at least a foot on
Yes.
Schaefer there. You know, the sport's great. There's you know, it's a sport for everybody type. And yeah, if does Griffin do spring sports at all?
I believe he's a baseball player.
Okay.
He's a football player and then a baseball player.
Okay. We'll talk a little bit about what some of the off-season stuff we got planned. Use some of that time, Ryan, tonight to talk about that. I know that's something you're passionate about.
That better include everybody in the weight room.
All right. Cooper Koosman here and Carter Poga. Koosman, one of our 9th graders. He's been in the program for, I know since, pretty sure it was 3rd grade.
2-point takedown.
And great kid, hard worker. He's really grown over the last couple of years. He used to be on the smaller side grade-wise, but I bet he's probably around 125 pounds right now, I bet. Is he one of Blake's practice partners?
You know, I think so.
Close?
I
Close in
do.
weight?
I
Gotta
think
be close.
Yep, they do practice from time to time.
So he gets the first takedown here, but it's kind of got a little bit out of position on top. Polka is trying to get a reversal here, see if we can get a clean start. And Cooper's a very good scrambler. When things go wrong or kind of an unconventional position, he's very athletic and kind of figure out how to get out of bad positions usually.
He's doing a good job keeping heavy hips.
He's trying just to chin whip there.
Oh, wow. He needs to get out.
He's been watching some videos of Rogotsky. He's going to get 2 near fall there. Yep. That's creativity right there.
100%.
I mean, it's not the most fundamental move, but it was there and he kind of went for it.
Well, he was in the position and.
Yep. It's just kind of years of experience for kind of a newer families or just newer wrestlers that maybe go back and watch this. Yeah, I mean, just wrestling you wrestle enough, some of these things will just come to you. You'll kind of be in a position that you've felt before, and you'll just react naturally to know what to do in that position. If you've kind of been drilling well and just play wrestling or just any other mat time, you will learn how to figure things out.
Cooper's going to put him on his back here.
He's got Polka in a bad spot here.
Yes, he does. He gets that legs out and turns around. He's got the reversal. He's got a half on.
A half. Just got to stay tight with it.
There we go. There we go. I think he's going to get this one. About 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
Good pin by Cooper. Whoa.
Polka is not happy. But that was good composure there by Koosman there after the kind of after match.
Absolutely.
Antics there. Just said, raise my hand and walk and
hustled off the mat.
Yep.
I'm going to have a conversation with my coach.
Yep.
All right, next match, we have 8th grader Elliot Gore. This is Elliot's second year of wrestling. And I think he drew a tough match tonight.
Yeah, Gindley is tough.
I have seen her before, and she's a good wrestler.
Gindley's she was on the Annandale youth team, A&M youth team for many years. Has an older brother, also very good. Elliot scrambling here.
Yeah, she hasn't been awarded the points yet, so.
I don't know if the ref's going to call stalemate or. I think Elliot would be hoping for a stalemate. Oh, nice job. He gets that bottom leg.
Job.
Got a bottom leg out. He's got to get it.
He needs to get her head
Break
pushed
that
down.
grip.
Yep.
He's trying to slide back. Oh,
stalemate.
Right. That's okay. That's a win there within that position.
Absolutely.
I'm going to see Elliot get to his offense here. He's got a few inches on Gindley. She gets in.
I think they just shot at the exact same time.
Yep.
2-point takedown, Gindley.
Elliot does have a good shot. He is pretty quick on his feet.
Yeah, seems pretty athletic.
He's doing a good job keeping that head up. Oh, he's got a short time here in period 1.
He's doing all the right things on bottom.
Yep.
Gindley had that ankle hooked, and he knee slid that out, and that's one of the techniques. Again, another position we're going to be in tonight is they'll hook this ankle, and you got to pressure back into it or kind of knee slide out and get it clear. Because they'll just sit on it and then throw cross faces relentlessly at you like that.
That's exactly, yes. He needs to go. Now he needs to get long, so she's going to try to cradle.
So let's see, he's pressuring back. That's right. But Gindley's doing a good job of pressuring forward. Now Gindley switch. She's got an arm bar.
She's going to try that arm bar. I don't think she's going to get it here.
I don't know if that's a very fair stall call because Elliott's been working his butt off down there.
He doesn't have much of an option. He's been moving. Now he's trying to get out.
Yeah, so that's a good call back. So our referee tonight's kind of a no-nonsense guy. He's like, I want to see action. I'm not going to deal with shenanigans.
Let's wrestle.
We're going to wrestle here.
I think if he has some time, he can get out of this. He just needs to free that leg.
Okay, it's coming up on third period here. Ryan, put your coaching hat on. What would you do here? Which position are you going to choose?
Well, seeing that,
I bet they're going to go down.
They're going to go down.
Like, use this as a developmental opportunity.
And that's fine.
Oh, it's Annandale's choice. Okay. Oh, because we chose down that period. That's right.
Well, hopefully Elliott can get her turned over for some points. Maybe throw a tilt in, or Elliott does like the cradles.
The thing with also, you face one of these kind of cross-face teams and you try to put a cradle on. They know the defense to these things really well too, so you just got to be really savvy about it. Elliott's got that long, lanky body type. You might be able to get it.
He's got about a minute. He needs to get some points here.
Gindley's got to be. She's just kind of stalling on bottom. I think he's going to get hit for stalling.
There she goes. She's got
1 point. 1 point for Gory.
So what do you do now, Jeff? Do you cut her and maybe take her down, or keep trying?
I'd keep going.
If he could get hooked up and get her turned over.
Yeah.
He's
in a bad spot.
Yep, his hips aren't in the right spot.
Yeah, he's got no leverage.
He needs to readjust.
His hips up, get that left leg through maybe if you get that.
He's thinking the right thing. That just wasn't enough.
Yep.
That was a good match, though. I think those decisions, those 1 point decisions, you can learn a lot from.
Yep. All that whole match came down to that one takedown.
That they both went at the same time.
Yep.
All right, take it back now.
Here we have, Preston is an 8th grader, Preston Graff. From what I understand, this is his first year of wrestling.
Yes.
And this kid has a body of a wrestler. And he is a natural athlete. And
oh yeah, I'm super excited of Preston's future. I mentioned on the other, I think it might have been at Benilde St. Margaret's when he got one of the JV matches. But yeah, he came to one of our open mat preseason, and I worked with him a little bit, and you could just tell he had just already knew kind of his stance, right? And you could tell he's very athletic. He was a really quick learner, and he's going to figure things out here fast.
Well, I'm already impressed that Annandale tried to throw a headlock and he stepped behind him. And
yeah. Oh, There he goes,
wow.
whip over.
Now if he could get his weight back, not get.
He's got to adjust. But look at that.
I think we got a good freestyle Greco kid here, Jeff.
Absolutely. That was a Greco move he just did.
Yeah.
Just whip over.
Now
He's got to be careful here.
There he's getting his weight back.
Yep. He already kind of understands positioning. And in his first year, that's pretty rare.
That's awesome. That's impressive.
Yeah. So 4-0.
So this kid's he's already trying to whip off some headlocks, and I just don't think it's going to happen.
No. And do we know, does Preston do any spring sports?
You know, that I don't know.
Because I think we should recruit him to be on the NYWA team this year as well.
1 point escape. Green, 2 point takedown. Red. Scores right at 5-1.
Okay, 5-1.
5-1. Yep.
You get
6-1.
Oh, I see. So he had a takedown, 3-point near fall.
There was a lot of scrambling going on there the last 30 seconds.
He had a takedown, 2-point near fall, escape for Baker, and then another takedown.
And then another, okay.
Yeah. So 2-2-2. Yeah, you know, you start a little bit later in your career, you're going to have some catching up to do. But if you're willing to work hard and you've kind of already naturally understand some of these positions here, you can just make a lot of ground on these guys that have been wrestling for forever. So Preston's got a wrist and a half, and he's forcing it over.
He's
close.
He's gonna get some points here.
Yeah. And it's tight.
Oh, he's got that. He's got his. He's got that tight. He needs to look up.
He's got to keep both his legs in bounds.
There it is, right there.
Great stuff.
Nice job, Preston.
Graff. Wow.
He's somebody that I'm excited to see coming up. Oh, who do we got here? Mr. Mason Reiner, 8th grader.
Yeah, Mason Reiner, Tavin Long.
Yeah, Mason Reiner. Annandale Maple Lake.
One thing about Mason, when we first started this program, watching Mason wrestle, I love what he is. So nothing really makes him upset. He just keeps going, and he can get put in a bad position and find a way to get out of it. And he's one I'm really impressed from last year to this year. He's gotten stronger.
Yeah, Mason's been putting in years and years of hard work. And I think also is a very big student of the sport as well. But Tavin Long, he's an experienced kid here. He's been in the youth side for quite a while. So this will be a good match for him.
1 point escape of Reiner.
And Mason just made his varsity debut this weekend against STMA. What a debut! What a task to take on as your first varsity match.
Well, not only STMA, but
Mason Mills,
and an athlete by the last name of Mills. You know, it reminds me of Blake's second varsity match this year in a town in Wilmer with the last name of Carlson.
Yeah.
Mason is a big mountain biker.
Oh, yes.
Loves mountain biking.
Yeah, he's competitive, very competitive.
Try tucking him into football every year, but he says, nope, I'm too into mountain biking.
Voice green. Declares. Reiner chooses down.
Mason's to his feet. Fast. Nice technique there. And I think Mason could grow into be a pretty big kid, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
Both his parents are tall.
Yep. He's got this takedown here. He's got a shoulder. Get that arm bar now. Arm bar wrist.
Well, it's about time we see an arm bar.
Yeah.
We've been in them for the past half hour. He's going to flip to the other side now.
He's going arm bar half, which I love.
Absolutely.
It's always, well, Neil Voss, the half is always there, but especially when you've got an arm bar in, because everybody goes for that wrist, but when they're posting out there, that half's always there. And they do that. Mason's one of our many wrestlers here in the program. It's been puts a lot of work in the off season. Been going to Sundays, really probably since the spring last year to Minnesota Elite. You know, with Dakota Tron, Jake Avery, Chad Erickson, run a great club out there. And
I know last year
advantage.
He's the same age as Blake. Last year they had a tough going. The 7th graders coming into to this, and they had some tough matches, and their bobbers were down from time to time. And Mason has definitely improved. His confidence is there.
Yeah. I think Mason might be going for like maybe double arm bar here.
Mason is very technically sound. I feel.
Yeah.
It's
gotta be careful that arm bar. Got to keep it kind of 90 degrees to the body.
He's got it. If he could scoop that head.
Wow, good fight here by Long. So.
Yeah. Yes.
Again, Annandale,
there it is, right
Annandale
there. He's going to start getting
extremely tough. Will not give you an inch. Okay. Going to stop it. Yeah, you got to keep these arm bars basically 90 degrees, or basically perpendicular to the back. If they start to angle towards the head, the referee will stop it like he should. Now he's going just with a kind of a spiral ride.
Well, I think he knows he's got about 30 seconds to keep him down, and
yeah. I'm really liking just what I'm seeing, just a very physical form of Mason Rainer tonight.
Absolutely.
We're off the mat.
I think Long wanted a point after that, but that was not an escape.
Yeah, he's just had no answer for Mason's ride here. I don't know if that was a.
Oh, we got
Did we get a point?
We got a point.
I don't know if I understand that one.
I don't either. I thought Mason maybe got it. Maybe it looked like a full Nelson or something, or
right.
Something must have happened that we didn't see.
Yeah, but 7-2 victory there.
That was a good win for Mason. Good physical match.
All right, so we got the answer to the 1 point. He was saying something to the ref.
Can we get this ref's name and number so he's
at
all our matches?
They said these are Skyline refs, which is a different roughing association that we normally use.
Okay. Up next for Waconia, Jacob S., 7th grader. Another kid that is going to just go
Oh, wow.
go up from here. This is Jake's first or second year?
Second year.
Second year of wrestling.
That was a lightning quick
Jake
single leg.
He is very quick on his feet.
Uh-oh, he's rolling through here.
2-point takedown, court right.
You know, watching some of these rolls, another year or two, that kid's not going to be able to do that to Jacob.
No. That was kind of like Preston.
Yes.
The athleticism and just the compete level and just the physical. They've got a great body type for wrestling.
Absolutely.
Great body type. There's no such thing as a bad body type for wrestling, but they look right. They just passed the eyeball test.
Yep. And there's Jacob with a sweet.
Oh, I think he might have bit his tongue or something off the mat. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Jacob is the younger brother of Tyler,
right?
Who was an 11th grader on the JV varsity side of things. We're in a blood timeout right now, I think, Jacob.
Yeah. For those that are, again, kind of our theme, we know we're always acquiring new people on the live stream channels to wrestling, extended family members and grandma, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, etc. Isn't it? I feel like wrestling's got the edge of who has blood time. there's not, in football and basketball, regular timeouts, but there's blood time.
We got to stop this for blood.
Yes, that's when you know you're in a sport that's going to develop some character. So yeah, there's usually 5-minute cumulative blood time meter, and the clock keeps running until the blood has stopped. They've kind of, and then extra, they're not going to continue to, keep time for you cleaning up the mat. That doesn't go into it. So they kind of stop the clock once your blood has been fixed, and then they keep going. And there's injury time, and there's also now a newer separate time for concussion protocol. So that's outside of the injury time. So now we're back, and we're at 2-2 score here.
This guy, he's going to try to.
He's got like a lat whip. See, he's trying to go. That's a Ryder Rogotsky type move right there, but that's standing in position. Okay, he's gonna let him up. Nice single leg.
Quick single from Jacob.
He's gonna switch to a double leg.
2 points, right to his back. Right to his back. Oh, he's got a half.
Up, but again,
there it goes.
Court right trying that lat whip. Oh, that's a pretty
impressive
eventful
first period for Jacob. This is a good match for him. Coaches are making him go down.
Now we're going to see Jacob's prowess on the crossface defense meter here.
He's
trying to reach back. This is a little bit of an experience here. He might get away with it just given how strong he is. But
I was going to say some of those kids get away with it. And
the coaches are kind of redirecting him to something more fundamental. He's got the kind of the cradle top arm.
He's got a.
I don't know what Court Right's doing there.
There we go.
S just figures it out. So S
try a cradle here.
Has a
he's got a cradle locked up.
He has a pretty good cradle himself. And he goes suicide roll with it.
Now he needs to get that bottom knee.
It's not super tight. And Court Right, wow, he's pretty.
He was flailing pretty good there.
1 point is state. Right.
S will be looking for.
I'm assuming S is going to go for try to get a takedown here before the end of the period.
He's going to get that leg back. Good.
He's in good position.
Yeah.
He's just going to hold him out here for.
So try to go
He's going to get it. Great
He
job.
looked at the clock and he said, I only have a few seconds left. I'm going to try to go behind.
I'm going to go get this 2 points.
Great end of the period wrestling. Boy, we got some more blood time, though.
And he was fighting at the edge of the mat, too.
Yeah, you talk about we got to get Preston out for freestyle Greco. I would encourage all of our wrestlers, if you are enjoying wrestling here, we're going to have some off-season opportunities to talk about. Among them are our freestyle Greco program that we kind of just restarted last year from 4th grade through 12th grade in high school. Starts in April. We'll be kind of more advertising it and starting a registration process in kind of mid-February. But it's really just kind of a short season. It's the month of April, a little bit into May for most of the grades. And then if kind of the postseason of that really goes into June, July, especially for the
that's the kids want to keep going.
It's when kind of the national tournaments are, and there's qualifiers for that. But we got a lot of kids that were baseball kids last year out for it, and because it's just a short season, and we had such a wet April, there wasn't any baseball. So a move like that would be 4 points in freestyle.
100%. Yep.
So and a 10-point, you get up to 10-point lead, it's a tech fall. So points can pile up fast. There's a variety of ways to score.
And you and I both know watching.
S is going to get this near side cradle now.
You and I both know watching some of the varsity matches that these successful kids that are successful are doing freestyle and Greco and just learning different things.
Yep, different rule sets, but techniques that are going to really translate well to folk style here. Court rights, though, S is in a bad spot.
Yep, he's on his belly, so
He's got to keep his elbow down. He doesn't get whipped over.
I think Jacob will roll right through this. Jacob built a base here. He's got.
I think last year at this time, S would have gotten pinned in that situation.
I think so as well.
Oh, he's got to be careful there.
No, nothing. 5 seconds here, and Jacob's going to walk away with a good victory here. Like you said, last year there's a couple positions that Jacob might have got pinned in, but man, he's come a long way.
Yeah. Well, again, another great thing about Jacob is the compete level, the competitiveness is really hard to teach that he has.
And he has that.
And will only continue to get better because of that inner just passion to get better. All right, we got Max Miller. Ryan, you might know this guy.
Yeah.
And Isaiah Larson. Max, one of our 7th graders. It's a big member of our youth team last year. Wrestled at 115 and 130 for us. Sometimes weighed in at above 115 so he could take on 200-pound monsters. But he's got Larson in pretty good trouble here.
He just needs to settle in here and reposition.
He has a nice double leg.
He'll scoop that. Yep, he's gonna.
Max is a kid that really just loves. Wrestling's a great sport for him. He just loves kind of the show. He kind of loves the spotlight, right? He loves the attention. And
he got it right there. Good for him. He's the last couple matches as a 7th grader, he's going against 9th and 10th graders in his.
And he's probably around like 135.
He's
or so.
one. Yep.
Yeah. There's not a lot of 7th grade 135s.
No.
So that, especially in the teams that we go up against, but
a couple kids up in Fargo he wrestled. I told him, I said, dude, those kids have better credit scores than I do, so don't worry. They're driving there.
AJ Bogacki. For the Lightning, Anthony Kirschner.
Tony Kirschner from Waconia here. He's an 8th grader. This is another first-year wrestler. Tony was a football player this year, and actually, I believe he might have tried wrestling a bunch of years ago in youth, but kind of got out of it. Our cameraman, Brian, next to us here isn't paying attention. You know, this is a sport that I actually talked Tony into coming out. He was a center on the football team, and
Awesome.
he said this is going to do nothing but help you.
Right, I'm going to look something up real quick here to see how many 7th and 8th graders we have to know it's a mountain of them. Well, he's got
unfortunately Tony's in, and it's going to happen.
Bogacki's pretty experienced.
Yep.
He was a youth wrestler for many years.
And he got it. Getting out of the first period.
Yep. That's an effort, display of effort right there. You know, you got to fight to live another day. I'm pretty sure they're probably all here tonight, but we have 11 7th graders, 10 8th graders, 12 freshmen that are here tonight, possibly. I know some of the freshmen might be practicing with varsity,
and I know there's
JV.
and there's one or two other younger kids that didn't make the trek tonight, but that's still, if we could keep those numbers going for the next 3 to 4 years, numbers are everything. Unfortunately, Tony got put on his back, but that's all right. He hasn't had many matches this year. He'll just continue to get better.
By Paul, AJ Bogacki, Lightning.
We're moving along here.
Yeah, we are.
Kind of remind me of some of the other upcoming matches we've got.
Here we have John Kopp coming up. John's a 9th grader. John's going to be very physical on the head.
Yeah. John, one of our more experienced 9th graders here. I believe he's around 160-ish pounds, and you know we've got some studs on the varsity at that weight class.
That's a very tough weight to be at.
Alex Torres was there. We got Goldschmidt. John's got a wrist half here though. It's looking pretty good.
If he could get his weight back and not get rolled, he could get out of this first period with a pin.
John just loves the sport. He's gonna. John was one of the ones that took advantage of freestyle and Greco in the summer, and is gonna again make a run this year in that summer wrestling circuit.
Well, good nice win for John.
Yep.
Team score is that 44-35.
Yep.
Waconia. Here we have an 8th grader, Brady Common. I believe this is his 2nd year of wrestling. Brady stands about 6'5", I swear.
Yeah, he's be a tall kid and just an 8th grader, right?
Yes. If we could get him to about 250, 260, he'd be a heck of a left tackle on the offensive line.
And I think he's around, 190 or so?
It very well could be. I don't think he's at 200 yet.
Seeing that from one of our, card sheets before one of these. I think it was the Orono match, something like that.
Doesn't Brady's got an older brother?
Yeah, Gabe. Gabe Common's a senior. It's his older brother.
Who happens to be going to my old alma mater of college. One thing awesome about Brady is he's never afraid to ask questions if he's doing something wrong. Some kids don't like asking questions. Brady is not afraid.
That's great.
He played football this year on the other 8th grade team and was always asking questions how to get better. Great attitude. This is another kid that we could teach how to do you do a cradle.
Yeah. And at his length there, can we show him some of those freestyle Greco positions, like arm drags? Can we show him like a throw by, slide by, right? His arms just go forever.
Now remember that last one isn't Jacob, it's Cooper Stayskull.
Okay, they flipped that one.
Yep.
We're loading up the next set of banners for tonight for matchups that you'll see on the screen down there. He's coming out the back here. Just going to pop that head out. Oh.
They might call it potentially dangerous.
I hope they don't. Well, hopefully they give the 1 point loss of control. That's unfortunate. He'll get out, though. He's got 50 seconds.
It's tough to keep those long guys like that down.
Yeah.
They're just...
There's that cradle again.
Leverage is his friend.
Yeah. So he's got to attack that top hand. Baseball, yep, good. And then he's got to face him. Turn and face him. Or roll him. He's really high. Hickman's just really high here. Oh, that should be full. Oh, they're not. Oh, it's just kind of a
reversal.
Yep.
Oh, he's got that. Good job, Brady. Did he give him 2 or 3? Gave him 2. Way to fight till the end.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're going to try a head. Oh.
Yeah, got to anticipate that.
I kind of go back and forth on a headlock.
You love it when it works for you, and there's opposite set of emotions.
Yeah.
On the other way. But you know what? You want to get better at headlocks again. Shameless plug for our Greco program.
Yeah.
Unlimited headlocks in Greco. But there's all kinds of other positions you can learn and get good at up there. But it's all a matter of getting a feel for that position. Once you kind of know where pressure's coming from there, you can learn how to defend it quite easy.
And watching over by the bench, Coach Gamble was talking to Brady about that, showing him where to be. And here we have Jacob Moyer, brother of Mitchell Moyer. Jacob's a 7th grader.
And then 2 younger Moyer girls coming through the youth program, Marissa and Caroline.
I seen they had a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, I think we had a good contingent at Watertown. Collected a bunch of hardware there, I think I'm told. So.
Jacob's a fighter. He's trying to peel them hands.
Yeah.
Get to a base.
Yeah, so full Nelson call there. Penalty, which is an illegal move. You can have just a half Nelson, just the one side, under the armpit on one side. Annandale Maple Lake wrestler had a full Nelson off under both armpits there on the head. So 1 point awarded to Moyer, making it 2-1.
Green deferred. Choice for red. Down.
So you can kind of hear the Annandale coaches just
preaching that crossface.
Among the top things that they look for. That's again coached at a young level. I would equate that for our program. We look for the half at the youngest levels. And we also
the half is always there, Jeff. It's always there.
I'm told that. I have a T-shirt that says so. Did you see it last week?
No, I didn't. The half that's awesome.
My wife Kelly Katherman has she hasn't really unveiled it yet, but she's kind of been demoing it. Has a kind of a drop ship type of store out there with some T-shirts that she's made that some phrases and some things on there that
you can get printed on there.
Yep, it's called Wrestling Media Minded, and yeah, one of her shirts just says Half Nelson on it, and then in small print it says it's always there.
It's always there.
So, for those that are interested, talk to Kelly.
And if none of you know what a half Nelson is, talk to coach Neil Voss.
Yeah. Wrestling Media Minded is not yet an official sponsor, so I don't want to abuse my role here, but you brought it up there. I wanted to take advantage of it.
Here we got a 2-1 scored.
Yep.
Third period, Jacob is on top.
See if Jacob can get a turn here. Chalinchik gets the reversal.
Lightning.
Jacob's a fighter. Hill. This kid from Annandale looks pretty strong.
Yep. Stays in good position on top.
stalling, Brett?
No, I mean, they've been moving. I don't know how much stalling that is, but
You're right.
you know, this is a good match. Jacob coming out here and just not getting pinned.
Yep.
Just keep fighting. And
He's getting to his base. He just needs to continue to get some additional offense from, you know.
And this kid that he
control.
wrestled was stronger, no doubt about it. That'll come for him. The score should be tied now, 44-44. Here we've got 8th grader Cooper Gamble.
He's going to face Simon Goddess. I think Blake wrestled Goddess.
Oh, did he? Okay.
So some of the Lightning names, we're seeing the same ones. Yeah, Blake wrestled Goddess.
Which makes sense because Cooper and Blake are roughly they're about the same size.
Cooper coming out physical, which I like.
Jeff,
Iowa style.
Remember the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fullback Mike Allstott?
Yeah.
That's what we called Cooper this year in football because he was a fullback and we'd just run him right up the gut. Nobody would stop him.
Fullback dive?
Fullback dives.
Wow. Just like in
and
Tecmo Bowl.
And if only he could just learn to keep his feet, he'd still be running on some of those. But it was fun watching Cooper do that.
I'm envisioning Forrest Gump running out of the
the stadium.
No.
Cooper's the younger brother of Lincoln, who's a varsity JV wrestler. Good takedown.
He snapped it and got his hands on the mat and then quick go behind once that happened.
As we're finishing off this first period, do you want to talk about what we have coming up on Thursday night?
Yeah.
We're going to start losing some viewers here. And
yeah, on Thursday night, if you haven't heard already, make it a priority to get to Waconia High School at 5:15. We have our youth competitive dual team will be in action at 5:15 against New Prague's dual team. After that, the JV matches will start for Waconia versus New Prague. Then right after that, we're going to have kind of our Takedown Cancer celebration and kind of festivities, recognizing and sponsoring the Koosman family. Alan Koosman going through cancer treatment right now, and all our thoughts and prayers continue to be to Alan and the Koosman family. And then we're going to induct Kelly Wagner into our Waconia Wrestling Hall of Fame. And then after that, you're going to see two of the best teams in the state go at it, New Prague and Waconia.
I don't know if you're going to have a better wrestling night than that night.
Yeah. Under the lights and we're promoting it as much as we can. And we try to raise money, but also we just want to get as many people to the gym that just recognize these kids and just celebrate great programs we have across our two, New Prague and Waconia.
And to see some good wrestling. I mean, New Prague is top of the class in Class 2A. The Wildcats were top of the class in 3A, and it's going to be a fun night. Unfortunately, Cooper got stuck on that one. I wouldn't hang his head too high, Cooper.
Good first takedown.
Just got into a bad position. And
all right, we're going to see two
Butler,
two youth wrestlers that used to go at it. Got kind of a repeat performance from last Thursday. We saw Matty Ice at Benilde St. Margaret's getting the win, and he's on the mats tonight against Samela. He's a long-time Annandale youth wrestler as well.
It's good to see Matt back out. He took a year off last year and came
he's
back
looking really
at it.
physical here.
Yeah, he is. He's actually coming off. I think he sprained or fractured a wrist here earlier this year, and he's just coming off of that. And really like seeing him attack that arm.
And Matt was a big kid in youth. I think I remember he was like 75, 80 pounds as a third grader, and wrestled 115. I think his sixth grade year, and so he knew he was going to be a big kid. And so how would that translate to seventh and eighth grade? Gets that takedown, he's going to roll through there.
Great position in there, not getting rolled through. Great job by Matt.
Can't hang his head on that cradle there.
Nope, you can't give him that.
But explosiveness here in this first period from him. Gotta be careful.
Keep that
low there. Choice goes green. Defers. Choice red. Butler chooses down.
Matt was a multiple-time state medalist, state place winner at both NYWA and Min USA, kind of multiple age groups. Won some big matches.
Matt, like a bunch of the great football player on the 8th grade team this year, physical.
Wow, he's tried a Granby roll on that. I've never seen that from him before. Oh, gotta keep careful there.
We're up the back.
I don't know what Matt's kind of March, early April plans are. If he does the NYWA, I can see this being kind of one of those matchups you might see.
Oh, sure.
Samela's got him a little bit of trouble here. He's got a cross wrist tilt.
I don't think he's going to be able to get
up.
that on Matt. Matt's
going to fight that.
He's got to get long there so he doesn't get that cradle on.
Yeah. Good fight there by Matt.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, 2 near fall.
2-1. Near fall, Samela.
Samela's got that cross face. He's going to the butcher now.
We've seen that move a couple times tonight, Jeff.
Annandale does it about as well as any club out there.
And that's all. That's credit to them for teaching them that and sticking with it.
3-point near fall, Samela.
Yeah, at the youth level, like I said, if we didn't coach up our kids well on that, they'd get in a lot of trouble.
Third period here, Matt's Waconia, we're down 5-2. Curious to see Matt's reaction here.
I think the score is right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the 2-point cradle, near fall, 2-point near fall on the cradle. Yep. Then you got three near fall on the butcher. Yeah. Matt fought that cradle off.
He did, yep.
Samela went then to that butcher.
How do you get 2? That's what I said. First period, you got to take.
I think Matt needs to fight this off and get that escape here. Can't give him that arm.
Whose choice was it, Matt? Or,
third period, it was theirs.
Okay, so they chose top.
Yeah.
Winner by 12 for the Lightning, Landon Zavala.
Yep. Tough wrestler.
Yeah, very tough. We got a tough one coming up here in 7th grader, Mr. Beckett Marsh. How much weight is Beckett giving up on this one, Jeff, you think?
I don't know. Phoebe's been around forever.
Brandon Phoebe taking the
I think
match.
he's a 9th grader because
Okay.
Carter has wrestled him, and
For the Wildcats.
doesn't look that much bigger than Beckett here. I bet he's maybe in the 90s.
Okay.
But again, Beckett's got to be aware of that crossface.
Point takedown, Phoebe.
So
There we go.
Beckett's got to be he's got to be careful. Phoebe's really good from space, kind of attacking like ankles. Ankle pick. It's not. I'd say his best position is probably top.
It's probably a smart move by Beckett to let that one just go.
Yeah.
Get the one and
See,
give up
there's
one
that
instead of
ankle
two.
pick. See. Oh. Beckett's got a quarter Nelson. Gonna go quarter Nelson.
Give him some time. He'll get that. He'll get
Drag.
that. There you
Go
go,
drag,
right
go
there.
behind.
Got two. Again, hopefully. Good job.
Off the mat, 1 point escape.
Good feel by Beckett to not.
Choice will be defers.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to put
Yep.
Beckett down. That's a good decision.
Yep.
Waconia chooses neutral.
I like the strategy though to kind of attack from space. Kind of going against a wrestler a little bit bigger than you.
Yep.
And it might be an uphill battle to win the hand fight. Although Beckett's a very good hand fighter though.
Yep, he is. But he's also
Just-
utilizing his speed, his quickness.
Yeah. Well, they're out of the bounds.
Off the mat.
Yeah. Let's go Phoebe's to attack there.
2 point takedown, Phoebe.
Those ankle picks.
Get your arm back, Beckett. Some short time here. Going in the 3rd period, Beckett's down by 1. Not a bad spot to be in.
Choice Phoebe chooses down.
So
Good move by.
Beckett's gonna go optional start. And to do that, the ref's you gotta tell the ref gonna do that. So the ref was just kind of reminding him.
So unfortunately, he gives up 1 point, but he's in a better position on his feet than he is with this kid.
Slide by there. I like to see those level changes. We'll see those level changes by him.
We have an injury. He's wearing that elbow brace for a reason. I wonder if he did something.
Like dislocated.
Yeah. On that last slide by.
So after this, just 2 more matches left. The evening's kind of flown by a little bit.
It has been, yeah.
What time do we get going here? Maybe
6 o'clock. 6
o'clock?
little after 6, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we've been here for an hour and a half broadcasting, but we have.
Time goes by when you're having fun.
Back it in on the single leg. Fabi's pretty lanky there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a taller
He's
kid.
got some long legs.
He does.
Yeah.
Beckett's setting it up.
Beck's gotta be careful. He stays in position. So be careful of the cradle. 20 seconds left, 9 to 5.
He's got that arm. So Phoebe over Marsh, 9 to 5. Good match there for Beckett. Good match for Beckett. Not the outcome he wanted, but
definitely an older kid.
Yes.
Experienced.
Taking the man for the Lightning, Jeremiah Schaefer.
This kid from Waconia,
Oscar Butler.
Oscar, but I don't know Oscar.
Yeah, of our 30-some 7th or 9th graders, yeah, we know probably 90% of them.
We know a lot of them.
One of the
I don't
ones
know
we don't.
him.
But Oscar's going to get behind here
get
for
that
the first takedown. He's got the far shoulder kind of trap. See if he can run like a half or armbar here. If Schaefer might be getting,
There we go.
Just had to dig that half in.
Needs to get that arm a little deeper there, and he's gonna. He's gonna get him maybe turned again here before the end of the period. Maybe not.
Torres Lightning confers.
Oscar chooses down.
Butler chooses down.
Butler to his feet. He's going to get one.
1 point. Escape. Butler.
There you go.
Oh,
Nice
there he
kind of
goes.
a knee pick. And kind of
Grabs
just
that
ran him
leg.
over. 8-0 now. And team scores kind
Running
of
that half.
Yeah.
He just needs to settle in and get back. There it is.
There it is. Nice
Pin for Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the team score is a little. Normally, these team scores aren't this high.
Yeah.
We just have
Normally
25
Normally
wrestlers.
it's not mathematically possible with most duels are going to be 14 weights. So, but you know, that's what's great. I love a dual meet is your points help your team.
Absolutely.
You get the most points for the pin, you get 6 points. Tech fall, or if you win by 15 points or more, you'll get 5. Major decision of 8 to 14 points, you'll get 4, and then regular decision, you'll get 3. And then if there's a default, injury default or forfeit, 6.
Well, you look back to the beginning of the match. Annandale had a couple unsportsmanlike conducts. You get in a varsity, sometimes those points they lose it for you.
Yeah. Cooper is again one of our. We have many 7th graders here, and you can tell they've got a lot of fire to them. And we had a great time with them last year in our youth program, and great group, and fun to see them going after it here.
Yep.
Cooper very aggressive there. Got out of position, and he's in trouble because there's another Annandale crossface on him.
Cradle.
So be careful when you come to that crossface from your base. They're looking to cradle you.
Well, a lot of times they don't keep their heads up. They drop their head, but Cooper is very athletic. He will.
Yeah. He's going to probably get this reversal.
He's gonna get this reversal.
He's got the hips covered.
If he does it right, he can get some back points here.
Oh, he's got to be careful to keep his head up. So 6-4 now with that reversal.
Well, good job by Cooper to get some of those points back. Cooper's a kid that looks completely different now than what he did a year ago.
That's a great point, right? Yeah, it's so true. Yeah, he doesn't look like a whole lot bigger, like probably weight wise, but just his body.
Yep.
He's really put on some really good muscle tone.
Thinned out a little bit.
Yeah, got a little lankier, a little taller. Yep. But Cooper has a bright future. He's a very hard worker.
Oh, he rolled into that. Okay.
And Cooper's got that compete factor as well.
And there's quite a few of them 7th graders that do that. Again, looks like this might be our last match for the night. Yep. If anybody's watching, if you're not doing anything on Thursday, make it down to the gym, the high school gym. Watch some great wrestling Thursday night beginning at 5:15. And it is Takedown Cancer Night. Hopefully Cooper can weasel his way out of this. I don't know. He's got that tight. I think he's out of position. There we go.
3-point near ball for Godspeed.
Oh, this one might be a little tougher. You know, somebody like Cooper, just mat time is going to be so beneficial for him. He has the desire.
Yep. Working to get to his belly.
Yep. Good job. Hopefully he can get out of this period.
Yep.
Good job.
3-point near ball for Godspeed.
This is Pogachnik.
Oh, they must have changed it up on you. No, what you put in is what I gave you. Okay. So
Pogachnik, that's a common kind of Carver County name. I've heard a lot.
He's got to get that head up and get long.
Yeah.
Annandale, they do a good job getting you in that cradle. Unfortunately, it's stuck this time for them.
Third ball at number 318 with the Lightning, Waconia.
Well, looks like that's going to wrap it up for the night.
That's right. Great event here. I want to thank Annandale High School, the Annandale Maple Lake program for letting us get access here, Matt's side. Ryan, thank you for
thank you, Jeff.
For helping.
Appreciate it.
And Ryan's kind of going to take a little bit of an apprenticeship here when I can't be around to maybe bring you some of these, plus maybe some new commentators as well.
Well, I think, coming to something like this, we focus on the varsity and JV so much that, just highlighting some of these guys' efforts and matches is huge. These kids have grandparents and aunts and uncles too that would love to see them.
And that's part of our goal. We don't have quite the depth of resources yet. That we're trying to get all trained up on all these tools, but that is our vision to showcase it. I guarantee there is not any other sport in the Waconia athletic space that's doing at all these levels.
No.
You're probably not seeing live stream
This might be the only
basketball
7th, 8th, and 9th grade streaming going on right now.
Right. Well, what's great too, there aren't very many 7th and 8th grade sports we have in the district anymore now. We don't need to go down that rabbit hole.
No, but you're right.
So
we're just happy that we can provide this for them.
Yeah, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. And again, mark your calendars, clear your schedules. Beginning 5:15, we're going to be at the high school. Takedown Cancer Night.
And again, great wrestling. You're going to see two of the top teams in the state. Amazing wrestling.
Yep.
And there's a couple matches that I'm looking forward to watching. So,
tell us a little bit about what that would be. I'm going to pull up our Takedown Cancer.
As most of you know, our own Max McAnally had a tough breakup in Fargo a couple weeks ago against a great wrestler and Joey Novak, and I'm excited to see that matchup on Thursday night. So I don't know about you, but that's something that I'm looking forward to.
They've got some star power, and they also have a pretty good lineup that outside of their stars that are very skilled. So where we're not, in those weights where we don't have their stars line up, we're going to have to capitalize.
They've got some good depth.
Yes. So, but I think we can do it. It's going to be, I would argue, beyond STMA, one of the toughest teams we will face this year.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
They put up 23 points on STMA, and we put up 18. So tells you kind of all you need to know there.
Yep.
They have 4 guys that are going to be in the I think 3 that are going to be wrestling D1, and then 1's going to be playing, I think, football or something else, Farley. But Coy Biskins, Colton Bornholt, Joy Novak, all 3 are committed. Bornholt's going to St. Cloud Division 2, but they're stacked.
They're a tough team. It'll be a good match.
Got to bring our A game, but it's going to be a great night for Waconia Wrestling and to celebrate a lot of great people. So we will hope to see you then. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, checking out our up-and-coming stars across the wrestling program. And we will see you then. Okay. Katherman and Ryan, take care.